Host Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company, Corpus. After being up a nickel on Thursday, mostly on Thursday's 20-cent rally in beans, corn futures traded for a time Friday, but ended essentially unchanged. The stock market was also doing its part as the Dow closed up 749 points of thoughts of a possible slower pace for the Fed interest rates hikes coming this month. Without the strength in the beans and the stocks, corn futures would likely be lower than they are as harvest pressure continues. The dollar is strong. A weak export demand is also in place. That all weighs on the market. Cash corn selling in the Midwest is slow as cash basis levels up, and the Mississippi River is down, causing weakness due to the inability to get corn shipped due to that low water. What eventually happens to the Ukraine export corridor issue is a significant market factor going forward, and there are reports this week that the Russian UN ambassador hinted that the export corridor deal may not be extended, set to expire on the 19th of this November. Corpus Christi's public elevator and ADM slated to be closed for Milo trucks all this week. Cargill is open Monday through Friday 7 to 3. The Andersons open split schedule Monday, Wednesday, and Friday 7 to 2. For help marketing your grains during that period of time at those elevators, contact John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company, Corpus, 361-852-5207. Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. The location in High. Call Keno at 830-868-0200. That's PMI High. Neighbor, let's take a look at the meat movement from yesterday. The national pork carcass cutout value was $100.94. The bellies dropped by 10.14 a hundredweight. USDA's federal slaughter 2.561 million head through Saturday. That's up 26,000 from last week, but 35,000 head below the same week last year. Year-to-date slaughter trails last season by only 3%. As we move toward the beef side of the meat equation, neighbor, we see that wholesale box prices in the afternoon, $253.71 in the choice, $243.36 in the select. That was a 9-cent gain for choice and a $2.25 increase in select. Higher on Friday morning, the choice by 11, the select by 351. USDA estimated federal slaughter through Saturday, 673,000 head, up 13,000 from the last week, and 11,000 head ahead of the same week last year. Year-to-date slaughter is up by 1.6% from last year's pace. I would have anticipated it to be stronger than that. As we look toward Thursday and Friday cash sales, 148 in the south, near 151 to 152 in the north. Neighbor, there's your meat moves from Friday. Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials, Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. We are on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock, Fredericksburg. It's about 6:40 on Sunday evening, looking toward sheep and goats Tuesday, cattle Wednesday. Sean, what do you see?
Oh, Larry, I'm thinking we'll get somewhere around the 3,000 on the sheep and goat end, and somewhere like we've been running on the cattle end, somewhere around that 1,000. Probably like a little chance of rain tomorrow, but kind of back some of it out on the weather station that I've been looking at. So we'll see how that plays out. But if it doesn't just rain us out, we sure ought to get somewhere around that 3 and somewhere around 1,000 on the cattle. And we do have those Dorper bucks that we talked about last week that will be there on the 1st. And the gentleman does have a handful of ewes that he's also bringing. So anybody looking for a good Dorper buck or some good young ewes, sure come see us on the 1st of November. They will be in Fredericksburg, Texas.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil fill pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 24-inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10-foot wide to 30-foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We are on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction, getting ready for the Mason sale. What's it looking like?
You bet, Larry. Got a little 800 head already on the yards tonight, and I think by in the morning and sell time, we'll probably have close to 1,000 head of cattle. We may get some rain now. We've got some forecast drizzling a little bit in some of the area right now. Of the run, there's about 100-something cows. So look for a big run. The market did improve all last week a lot better, so hopefully we'll be there for the sale today, Larry.
What do you say for San Saba come Thursday?
Well, Thursday, I got several groups. I got about 100-something tiger stripe cows that'll be coming with Charolais calves on the side. About 40 50 of those will be calves. The rest will be long bred. Got a set of rings, so a set of like Baldy's cows will be there. And then also we're getting ready for about 2,600 head. We got consigned to our best fall sale. This coming Saturday on the 29th of October, starting at 10 o'clock. We got the listings up on our website, Larry. A lot of pictures and everything, too. Any questions, they can be free to holler at us. And we're at jordan@cattle.com. Our phone number is 325-372-5159, Larry.
We appreciate it, and we'll talk to you Monday evening.
You bet, Larry. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, announcing the South Texas Hereford Association's 85th anniversary bull sale, selling 50 quality registered Hereford bulls, Saturday, October the 29th, 2022, Beeville Livestock, starting at 12 noon. For information, contact Robbie Morrish, 361-920-0012. Sponsors include Capital Farm Credit Kennedy Office, Lissy Neckles Feeds, Blake Full & Wider Auto Dealerships Beeville, Mix 30, Beringer Ingelheim, Blue Ribbon Country Store, Ag Southwest Crop and Ranch Insurance, Lyle Zeller, and the City of Beeville. 85th Annual Bull Sale, 50 quality registered bulls, Saturday, October the 29th, Beeville Livestock Commission Company, 361-920-0012. Neighbor, now it's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you this Monday?
Doing good, Larry. Well, I auctioneered a heck of a sale for Judd Colors down at Hungerford Saturday. We had 23 lots only, but they averaged 15,326. A $35,000 bull yearling topped the sale, and he was really something. It's been a while since I've seen one that good. But we had a heck of a sale, a lot of fun, a lot of good Brahman cattle. I want to remind your listeners that the fall breeding season is upon us. Book your bulls as quickly as you can if you need to lease some. And we have some for sale also, but don't wait too long. They're going fast. I'm having to go out and hustle and buy some bulls to satisfy the demand. So let us know if we can help you out. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information. CasasCattle.com, CASAS, CasasCap.com. We're the bull people.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel, with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We're on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, how's the Monday sale shaping up Sunday evening?
Look like I got 1,200 in, Larry. Look like going to have 13.5, 1400, depending on this weather coming in tonight. Hopefully it'll rain, but it looks like they've given us less and less chance all week, just like they've been doing. But I imagine we'll have 1350 or 1450 tomorrow, Larry. Got a good set of Charolais calves, about 60 head of them. They're going to weigh anywhere from 5 to 6.5, 7. Got a good set of black calves, also about the same weight, same quality. That and most of the calves we don't have, but probably about 100, 120, 15 cows. Most of them packer cows. They palpating some of these cows that are older, and they probably won't go back to the country, Larry.
All right. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for Monday sale.
You can catch us here at Selborne, 830-582-1561 or 62. Catch me on my mobile, 830-582-1439.
All right. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Bye-bye. MG Building and Materials reminds you to start your next project today with an MG personal credit card. No interest if paid in full within 6 months. Apply for your card at any MG Building Materials store. Get all the information at mgbuildingmaterials.com. Remember, those stores are San Antonio, Corpus Christi, Kerrville, Pleasanton, and Uvalde. Call that Uvalde store at 2301 East Main Street at 830-278-4439. We're on the line with Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock. We sell them every Friday. Rodney, how'd that go?
It went all right. We had some good cattle again. The market was softer. It was up and down. That old market's just getting where it's up and down on them prices. But the good cattle sold good. The heavier cattle were pretty steady. The lighter calves might have been 5 to 6 cents off.
Okay, let's walk the pens.
All right, we had 557 head, no horses, and 10 sheep and goats. And that old market I thought was pretty steady. Your 200 to 300 pound calves were $1.44 to $1.73. Heifers $1.20 to $1.27. Your 300, 400 pound steers $1.43 to $1.65. Heifers $1.30 to $1.45. 400, 500 pound steers $1.38 to $1.65. Heifers $1.30 to $1.53. Your 500, 600 pound steers $1.36 to $1.57. Heifers $1.30 to $1.49. Your 700 pound steers $1.31 to $1.50. Heifers $1.18 to $1.42. And your 700 to 800 pound steers were $1.23 to $1.45. And heifers were $1.22 to $1.33. Packer cows were 20 to 73 cents. Bulls brought from 30 to 96. Young stocker cows brought anywhere from 73 to 85 cents. We didn't have any bred cows or pairs, and we had a couple of horses Friday. They brought from 410 to 550, sir.
What do you know for this week?
I know of a few cattle coming this week, not a bunch of big bunches this week that I know of, and we have the South Texas Hereford Association sale this Saturday.
Good deal. We'll tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Yeah, Young reach me there at Selborne at 361-358-1727, or Young reach me on my mobile 645-5002.
We appreciate it. Thank you, Rodney.
Thank you, and take care.
You bet. Bye-bye. I'm down on the farm's Larry Marble here at the kitchen table with my friend R.D. from D&D Farm and Ranch. R.D., I need a squeeze chute, and I understand you can hook me up.
Well, yes, sir. We got a fully manual squeeze chute here. It's built well and tough. I'd say Texas tough even. We ordered too many of them, so we're now putting them on special for you. Normally these chutes would go for $6,000. For any customer that mentions this ad today, we're going to cut that price down to $4,500 for you.
And that's the Maverick Squeeze Chute, D&D's brand. RD's the man to contact. RD, tell them how to get a hold of you.
Reach me here at the office at 830-379-7340. My extension is 161.
We are on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, how is the Monday sale shaping up?
It looks like about 1,500 to 1,600 for tomorrow, Larry. Mostly calves, not as many cows as we've had. Probably 250, 300 cows. Do have one string of Burma cows there, kind of middle-aged cows, still sure young enough to got a few years left in them. Most of them going to be bred. We paired up a handful of them. There's probably about 60 of those. One little set of black cows that we paired and palpated. Calves, got one good string. I think it's 120 Charolais and blacks off of one place. Most of those are steers. Got one set of weaned yearlings there, about 85 of those, kind of weighing 6 to 7. Steers and heifers. Lots of little light, dried out calves tomorrow. Kind of, it's getting dry again in a lot of spots. A lot of lightweight calves coming from different areas, but looks pretty good tomorrow. Quality looks okay, and about 300 cows. Looks like 1,500 to 1,600 total.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the Monday sale at Live Oak.
361-813-6650 is the cell. 361-786-2553 is the office. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, here's a long look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company, Corpus, 361-852-5207. Milo through Corpus in October, D's plus 90, $13.83. Houston, $13.83. Progresso, $14. Yellow corn to Corpus in October, D's plus 180, $8.64 and a quarter. Progresso, $8.84 and a quarter. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in October, D's plus 120, $10.68 and a quarter. And number one beans to Houston, October, November delivery, November less 15, $13.80 and a half. Neighbor, we moved 0 bales of Texas cotton, 78.13 to 82.13. If it was a 50-50 split, that average would be about 80.13. But again, we sold no bales of cotton on Saturday or Friday, seeing as how they don't sell on Saturday. Neighbor, that's it for Down on the Farm, the most popular farm and ranch news program in Texas. No brag, just fact, all because you good folks are my neighbors. And neighbor, we hope to see you tomorrow.